What's up, my fellow comic book readers? Guys, I read all my indies that I picked up this week, plus I added a free comic book that I got in the mail like a month ago from Jimmy, WARS Comics. But we're going to review them, do a quick review here, and then I'll do a long review on YouTube. You can check that out, Be Solo Books. But we're going to go from worst to first. From worst to first, we're going to start out with The War. I was really excited about this. I even bragged about how cool the cover looked. The cover really was like the cover of the week for me out of the comic books I picked. I'm still going to roll with that. But this just isn't my type of book. It's very heavy in current politics and a bunch of what ifs and then like a worst case scenario of what current politics could lead to in the future. I don't do politics. I don't want to read about people's opinions of politics, and that's, majority of this is friend groups arguing about politics. Next up, the free comic book. I'm not a Conan fan, but this was pretty good. It made me go like, do I want to read Conan? Because it's gory. It has a little bit of like a teaser of like what Conan could be. Did I say it was gory? A lot of like lopping off pieces. Next up, we got StarWars Hyperspace Stories. Tides of Terror. This was really good. My last three, honestly, depending on you, they could go in any order of the three. The bottom two were definitely the bottom two. The top three are definitely the top three. This was great. It really felt like Star Wars. There's even a scene or a panel, right, where Yoda calls over to Windu and he's like, hey, I'm sending you to this planet. And then the next page is just a spread of like what the planet looks like, and it really felt like a Star Wars movie, like when Yoda sends people there. But I thought this was great, and I'm excited to read issue number 2. Next, we got Gargoyles Demona. This was fantastic. I thought it was improved on the first issue. I really liked the first issue, but my complaint was they really emphasize on mentioning 20 different humans that have nothing to do with the story. They do that a little bit in here, but a lot less, and more action of the gargoyles, and like gargoyles actually, like Demona and Angelika doing their thing. So I really appreciated that. And then, last but definitely not least, actually first on my list, Speed Racer. This might be my read of the week. This was fantastic, much better than I had high hopes for it. I had high expectations, and it surpassed that. And then we also got to see my favorite Speed Racer character at the very end of this comic, or Speed Racer character at the end of this comic. And if you read this, you know who he is. If not, read it, find out. But yeah, guys, that's my quick review of all my indie comics that aren't Image that I read today. So even if you're not going to read any of those, pick something up, read it, stimulate that mind, baby.